LAN 600 trillion. We're going to be playing Starbound. Now, I have played Starbound before, and apparently I've played it for... let's have a quick look. I've played it for quite a while. I played it for 57 hours. Here's what I remember about the game. It's got a really awful UI, and the first UFO boss is way too hard. That's the last time I played this game. So I'm going to have to spend a while getting back up to speed. I think what I did is I actually created my character, and I think I left the game running, because I don't recall playing it that much.
What mode difficulty are we playing in? So I'm creating a character, I don't want to be locked into some mistake.
Just survival.
Right.
Just a normal one. I'm guessing this is going to be exactly like Terraria, where you can create a character and then 2 minutes later you're wearing gear. Oh no, I want to... No, don't... Why is it going into single player? No, okay. I don't care how good you think your fucking cutscenes are, and never at any point should I not be able to bring up right Alt F4 then. Gonna be like that. Never, ever stop a player from being able to go, whoops, no, wait, fail. I run the game again. Doesn't seem to be very good at capturing the mouse either, does it? Options. What are my options? There are no options. Oh well, I don't really want to be called Hope Knave.
Is the intro demo, whatchamacallit thing, good idea to do? Just to get yourself up?
As far as I know, it's basically walk here, click on this, teleport down to the base. Good luck, have fun.
Oh, okay.
That's it. I did notice that I played for like 15 seconds earlier. It takes a long time to generate new areas on this. Probably because it's a not that's a low end server, but I think it has to be done remotely without murdering it. What is cool is I'm running a program called Penguin, which lets me monitor the whole server all the time, and it's really rather cool. Full marks. I think they've done a really good job.
Is there making the text bigger?
Yeah, see, I did have some complaints about the game, and that was one of them. I'm still sitting in an infinite loop of... Oh, there we go. Failed to place object metal barrel. Yeah, don't care. No one gives a shit about your cutscenes. So I also was mindful, because one of the issues I had with the game is I'd like to run at 75 frames a second because it ain't the fucking past, and the game wouldn't let you run at 75 frames a second. It only runs at about 59 because that's the frame rate of the game. So like here, I mean, this is a game that's been developed for 8 years. It's made a huge amount of money, and yet this lady's text is not moving at the same speed as the background. It's a frame late.
It's only at 62 FPS. What am I doing differently?
You can't. No. Yeah, but you now try running at your actual frame rate of your monitor. You can't. The physics tick on a frame, and I was like, I'm sorry. And the worst it was, there were people defending this in the forum. I just honestly was mind-boggled to hear that anybody would say that is, oh, that's how it should be done. Like, no, that's just extremely poor coding. What is going on? It's pretty much I pick up this thing and that's it, right? Skip. I don't care.
Mash that keyboard. Mash it, I say.
Terraria starts correctly. Just drops you in a world and there's a guy to talk to. And you don't have to if you don't want to. I read a lot quicker than this. I read about 8 times quicker than this. Look, I've read that already. 3, 4, 5.
Japan is going to invade.
Oh shit, really? What? Finland?
How do I put my scanner away?
You can press number button.
I should have skipped this. It's like a thrilling explosions and stuff going on. And then I have to stop and just dig up a little bit of dirt. Like, I've nothing against story-driven games, that's fine, but this is not a story-driven game. So it's bizarre to start you off with a story. I wanna build stuff. Do I get into the cargo hold? I guess so. Yes, Lucia Angin, there is, and I wish I clicked it. Did I have to equip a weapon or something? Right, if I press E too soon... Yep, skip. Yep. We're even in the same server. Am I even playing online?
I thought I would be in the ship.
No, what
I'm
you?
not seeing you.
No, you do get your own ship. Okay, we are playing multiplayer. That's good. Cool. Now, explore the planet. That's not a quest, is it?
Planet name is different.
I suspect you were on our own starter planet at the minute. Search for supplies. That's vague. Oh, I've just dug up someone's grave. That's possibly not any good. Well, Dean, I've never played it. I have played it before, but not in an extremely long time. I'm going to give this game a full 10 out of 10 for the parallax system, whereas Terraria's only gets a 3 at most.
So we need to like find each other.
I think we have to complete the tutorial. Though I really wish I just clicked skip now.
I'm in Alkari Prime 5. It seems to be a different planet where you are. I expected to be in the same planet.
I think once we finish the tutorial, then we can go to the planet. I don't know what sort of show this is. Run left and right. It hasn't explained to me about combat or anything. Or torches or what I'm looking for. Ah, I found some sort of thing. Activate 20 fragments. Oh, screw this shit. Join game. Delete old character. Delete. Create new character. Skip intro mission. I'm also just... Oh, how do I restart the server? I need to restart the server. That's probably gone down and should be back up. Right, hopefully the server should be back up now. So this is now launching it from the proper thing with the penguin walking around and things. Yeah, so what's it? Look at the way stuff's spawning in on the right hand side. That's awful. Why is this game not perfect now? I don't understand. If I had a huge team and what is it about 8 years, my games would be perfect. So I also changed, for some reason, the maximum size. It was an 8-player maximum per server, and the maximum people in a team was 4. I don't know why you would do it like that, but it should be now 8. Oh my god, Max, you're running at 4K, aren't you?
No.
You're 1440 like me.
Yep.
The icons at the top right are ridiculous. There has to be a way to make it bigger. Graphics. Oh, I can zoom.
So do I have to create an account on your server?
No, just type nothing in for that.
Literally blank.
Just blank, yeah. I can zoom the game in. But not the UI. See, it's this sort of stuff that confuses me why this game doesn't have massive negative ratings. Because if I end up on a 4K or an 8K screen, I mean, I can barely see the icons as they are. Starbound UI.
I've zoomed it in 3 times to try and make it bigger, and it's just not.
No, that zooms the game in.
Well, not the text, which is the one thing you actually want it to zoom in to. So
you're joking.
Drop your screen raise.
There's an official mod for this. Oh my god, you've got to be joking me. Oh god. Right, so you have to download the Unpacker, unpack all your Starbound assets, and then you have to edit a config file. You have got to be joking me. Okay. I'm sure at 1080p it's not too bad, but I don't run at 1080p. If I ran at 4K, this would be horrendous. Look inside starbound/assets at interface.config, which is... Oh, but they have managed to give us 62 different music tracks. See, I have to expand those things. Welcome to LockDown LAN, by the way, where I try and show you the actual shit you actually have to deal with when playing computer games. So sometimes, who wrote the game as well? Chucklefish, yeah. What folder do they put everything in? Starbound save folder location. Oh god, they actually save it in the game folder. Oh, you don't want to do that. And what's the thing I'm gonna have to edit? Like, honestly, I can't even click on the icons. That's the problem. It's just so small. Yeah, so there isn't a proper way of doing it, it doesn't look like. No, it can't be saving my... Where's my characters saved? Storage. Ah, storage, of course. That's obviously where you would put everything. Unbelievable. Right, well, I'm going to have to just struggle through feeling like I'm going blind. I mean, I am on a 32-inch screen here. I am sitting all of 18 inches from it. That beam down icon is like, if I hold my pinky finger at full length, it's the same size. I'm trying to click on something the size of my pinky nail. At that, I must be just missing something. I must be simply... And let's just check, because sometimes, you know, I make mistakes. Community hub, sorry, store page. Very positive, 65,000 reviews. Apparently, no one gives a shit about actually being able to see your UI. To be fair, if you've played Kerbal Space Program, it's almost literally as bad. If you run at 4K, the nav pool is, even at full scale, it's almost impossible. Invite to party. Do I seriously have to type in your names? How do I turn off that Discord overlay? Does anybody know? I can't. Game Discord chat overlay. Open the settings menu and click on game activity. See, this is the thing. I love playing games on my console. I really do. It's just lovely. I just plug it in and it just works, and I like that. Except sometimes it patches. So when I go to my game activity tab, it lists hundreds of games, every game I've ever played on this PC. Great. I would just like to talk with the overlay. That working? Yes, excellent. Who else is in the server?
Me, I think.
Yeah, you're in my party though, I think. Not that I can tell.
I don't know. Yeah. So basically, people are going, if you drop your resolution down, the text gets bigger. Yeah, great. Thanks for that.
Okay, I really want that Discord overlay to get fucked.
Just turn it off. It has got an option to turn it off. I'm sure it has.
Yes, so in the top left, I can just see your names, and when you talk, it lights up. So it says press Shift : to turn it off and on. It doesn't. Hold on. Let me put it in the bottom right-hand corner. That's fine. Apparently, I can move. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to put it in the middle to turn the notification. Nope, that's still appearing in the top left. So we have this issue that really old games are a nightmare to get working, and the new games are just so full of shit. It's impossible to get anything working you want. Why is it not just a straightforward option to turn it off from here? I don't want any of these things. Notifications disabled. Voice. There we go. Only while speaking I will accept. Display users only while speaking.
Yep.
That's fine.
Beep boop.
And who's not in my party? So I've got a picture of you. So now we're at the maximum size we're allowed in a party, even though I'm sure on the server I said maximum team size 16. Starbound increase team size. Just to edit this file. Do we all have to do it? Do I have to do it? Now someone's mentioned to be on Steam. It's pies. If you were watching the stream,
Oh, apparently I got beaten to death by something.
someone asked me if it's Starbound has got good yet. You know, so far, no, it hasn't. Maximum team size. I don't know why would you limit the team size by default to half the number of servers you can have in the game?
Default PvP situation.
PvP?
For what parties do?
It's really not a very PvP game. Like, you might play it PvP, but I mean that's like starting with Minecraft, you know. Going, oh, you know, you can PvP, so we'll do it that way. The server is absolutely set, by the way, to 16 and 16 for the team. So hopefully it's just me. So 20 minutes in, and all I've managed to do is work out how to disable the server. So disable the intro. Max realism. So there's no way for me to just list all the people in the world, or the people.
Party.
But there's no way to list all the people in the world, or the people I'm playing with, or anything. I have to keep looking over at the server. And there's no faces. You're a glowing thing. You're a yeah, there we go. I think Esmia, and I think Blood Rose. Hey.
I teleported to you on the planet, apparently, and not on the planet.
I'm not on the planet now. But you see, can you see the party in the top left?
Yes.
Right, cool. Who's the glowy white person? The person at the bottom? Who's that?
Hi, I'm Chloe.
How would I?
Oh, it's you click on it.
Great. But
I can beam to his ship. Whee!
okay, let me rephrase that. We have 4 people in the party, and I believe 5 people on the server. I'm not sure. How can I see all the people?
Yeah, it'd be useful to have their. Why have I got to leave on everybody?
If you hit enter to open up the chat log, and on the very bottom there's a all player log. If you go to player, it tells you the player activity.
No, that's just who I'm sending a message to.
Right, but it also changes what's in the log, which you can scroll through to see what the hell's going on. So, like, it'll tell you if somebody's disconnected or connected.
See, I'd agree with you. Let me list you my entire log from the start. Player Blood Rose connected, log and poop. That's okay. Blood Rose is connected. I'll just click on her. No, I won't. Did you not get an invite, by the way, or is it still refusing to? Like, I don't know.
I got kicked from group.
Huh? Why?
I'm not sure. I clicked maybe some. Yeah, you
No,
can.
it's still limited to 4. Commands disabled. You can enable it from the server configuration. What, anonymous connections are admin? Holy shit! This is what it boggles my mind. Something that I've been trying to get through to Bacco recently. The most important thing about your game is that first 10 minutes, right? If I hadn't already bought this game, I'd probably return it at this point with a great big "I can't be fucked to fuck around with your stupid game. Just want it to work. I don't want to have to mess around with the server." commands disabled. You can enable it from the server configurations. Why not just have a button there marked enable it? There's a button marked Archon server that I can't tick. A simple and user-friendly Starbound UI.
Looks like Blood Rose went to re-roll a different race on her character and got stuck in the tutorial.
Nice. So max players is 16, max team size is 16. I have locally edited my one to say max team size 4. I did edit it, didn't I? Maybe let's close the game. I've reset. Let me just make sure I haven't just. So again, why on earth is that not an option in the game? We'll take Schalke's point. It's PvP, fine, but we're not playing PvP. So why do I have to go out and start searching the internet? And now the resolution's gone stupid. Jesus God. See, when games have been in development this long, for this much time, I just expect them to be just perfect, just a glorious, wonderful, perfect game. Not a kind of a messy clusterfucker. We don't worry about that because everyone's used to it by now. And now the dialogue boxes have all screwed up. it's not giving me a good first or a good second impression. Right, I've edited my file again. So again, this is my point. At this point, I've just joined the server. I don't get any logs. I have to know who's in the game. So you need an external way of seeing. And I just need to remember how to spell Schalke. Well, that was unnecessarily difficult. Right, explore the orbited planet.
Does it beam me down near me by any chance?
I don't know, depends what planet you're on.
Well, you're next to you, or at least I was beamed onto your ship. There you go.
Hiya, hello.
Hello. Kill the bouncy things. I have wood.
Did you just massively lag?
No,
You just like wobbled and teleported about.
not mine. I didn't.
Well, no, you wouldn't see it at your end.
Yeah. No. Oh, it's coming to get me.
I guess I need to make a hole in this mountain. Of course, there's no pad support. No, I was going to go up. If you look top... Oh, if you zoomed all the way in.
I'm 3 times zoomed in, yeah.
Oh, God. Okay. If you zoom out to like a sensible thing, you can see the top right of the mountain where we're going. But it doesn't zoom the UI.
How do I zoom out?
It's just under the zoom options. Graphics.
Oh, there's no sort of zoom in and out.
Well, you go to graphics and you select zoom in and out.
Yeah, but there's a pain in the ass. I want to zoom out for a reference and zoom back.
This game unfortunately suffered from a very successful Kickstarter, and because of that, no particular commercial pressure whatsoever. Which happens a lot. Oh, what's that? I think I played this more than I remember. I'm remembering the sound effects, like the ding dong ding dong ding dong dong. Oh God, yes, you have to keep eating, don't you?
If you made a survival character,
Well, yeah. I'm not playing creative, am I? Hunger mechanic. I've yet to come across a game with a hunger mechanic. Do I just die if I don't eat enough, or do I just get weak?
You die.
That's just shit. So every game I play with hunger mechanics, it's just been shit. People want them in Fortress Craft. It's just a timer that resets when you press a button or you use a thing. Well, I've got no food, so
to me it's read to be quite optional.
There is-
Making a classic character probably doesn't have hunger.
no, because I created a new character. I don't know what classic is.
So if you go to your ship, there's a thing just just to the right of the teleporter area, and you should hit E on it, and then it should have an inventory. I think it's like a locker or something. It has some rations in it.
The game should really tell me that, shouldn't it?
It should.
It's like, hey, you looks like you're dying for the first time. Ah, good food. How do I eat?
Did you talk with the guide character in the tutorial?
No, I skipped the tutorial, so it gives me everything I would have got during the tutorial.
How can you complain that the game is not telling you something if you're skipping information?
Do you get hungry during the tutorial?
No.
No, then it's irrelevant, isn't it? Do I drag it into a slot and then... Oh, God. Oh, God, I've eaten the can as well. Oh, my God, my character's going to die. I've eaten the soup and the can. You're not supposed to eat the can.
There's iron in it.
No, there isn't. It's made of tin.
Isn't tin quite toxic?
I don't know.
But wait, what species are you?
I meant to choose a robot. I think I've chosen the wrong character. No, that's the right character. I thought I was a robot.
So it sounds like you should eat the can. It contains metals.
Ah, somebody reinvite me to your party. I assume you guys are all in a party without me now.
No,
I have no idea who the party
we're
leader
still
is.
we're still in the party because we're all there.
Can you invite me then?
Oh, okay, everyone but you're in the party.
Yes, because I just quit out to check what race I was. I thought I was supposed to be a robot, in which case I shouldn't be getting hungry.
It
Who's the
says that
leader?
Max is the leader.
Top left, there's a little picture of a chess piece with a plus on it.
Who's the pink robot?
I'm the pink robot.
There's another pink robot.
I'm the
Me.
other pink robot.
It's
Yeah.
me.
So can you
It's
invite me?
me.
Top left.
There isn't a chess piece top left.
Oh, wait. Okay, can you all leave the party? Because I'm the only person that can have a party greater than 4 people. This is shit.
I like how I'll let you just invite me out of a different party.
That's alright. Hooray! I didn't want to go. I just didn't want to do. I just wanted to go over the mountain.
I went under it.
If I'm a robot, can I eat coal? Sorry, was that racist? I'm not sure.
Against
Or
what?
species.
Against robots?
Or I guess how species is defined. Maybe robots don't have species.
Well, I am obviously a pink robot. I don't know if there's anything specific about that. Yeah, I've genuinely never played a game where I felt like in Minecraft the hunger mechanic was just awful. I just used to switch back to passive until my health came back and then just switch back again. Oh my god, Blood Rose is lagging like anything. Is the networking shit in this game? I would have, again, after 8 years, I would have assumed it would have been perfect.
I don't know. You look like you're not lagging to me.
Oh, are you the pink lady with the big hair?
I'm the one in the red jumpsuit.
Okay, how's my jumping? Am I jumping smoothly?
Kind of.
Everybody
Occasionally.
else
Now everything's lagging.
everybody else is just warping around. Again, this is the same server I've run everything else on. I have a lot of spare internet. I have a lot of spare CPU time. And quite importantly, I am on a LAN to the server. But there's no interpolation. Why would you... Why? Why is everyone so bad at writing computer games, and why do they sell so many more copies than mine?
They are popular sellouts.
They're what, sorry?
They are popular sellouts, or they have marketing people with them.
Well, I mean, this was by the people who created Terraria. Wow. Oh, thank God there's some tutorial. You have found some wood. My databank's telling me wood is a material with a great many uses. Thanks, I've not heard of wood before. I love how the trees fall over there. That's awesome. Will it kill this mob? Oh. I also have a special level of hatred for games that give you icons that aren't obvious and no tooltip. So I've got backpack, brown cube plus, chairs, spanners, and food. I mean, it's... So what's that? That's crafting materials, and this is...
How do potatoes work?
You plant them, I guess.
You can boil them, you can mash them, you can put them in a stew.
Is this says Mia or Blood Rose next to me?
And she has long purple
That's
hair.
Mia.
It says Mia.
That's Blood Rose then, she's all red. Can you open this chest if there's anything there for you, please? Because I just took everything out of it and I want to see if it's... Oh, it's anything.
No, it's empty.
Okay, fine.
I try to stick potatoes
Trying to
into
find a
the
way
ground
out
and
because
it doesn't
this
stick.
probably not a good place to. I don't know.
I fail at using potatoes.
Oh god. I see you found some seeds. I suggest you put them in some tilled soil and water them until they... Oh god.
But you have to make some special tools at the tool bench to use them.
Oh, I found a house or some such. I found like a... There's no markers saying where you guys are. I mean, I guess...
I think there's a compass thing in the player party thing.
So one of the important differences with this in Terraria is the world loops left to right. So if you guys continue to the right, you should find me and there's a house.
Oh, there is a house. And you're about to die.
I'm not. It's a little hard to die in a game when I can teleport up to my house at any point, but I thought I would wait for you guys first.
You can't teleport to your ship if you're underground. If there's a back wall, it prevents teleport.
Yes, I already managed to teleport up from a cave because there happened to be a hole in it.
Oh wow, that's a big house.
At some point, there's just a natural background that you can't break.
It says my health not tick back. Stats, heart, 100. Well, that's obviously a lie. God. Again, 8 years this game has been in development for. 8 years. It was in early access for 5 years or something.
Has it been abandoned of any of those years?
No, they were in development the whole time. That's why I'm like, why isn't this perfect? I could redo some tooltips. I assume that's supposed to be a... Oh right, they've got melee, they've got ranged attacks, those ones. I seem to recall pixels were the currency, because it just said 30% of pixels lost. That would explain the stupid ass fucking menus if they've got no pixels. Also, you drop all your stuff when you die, which is annoying. Why is that? Why don't they just copy Terraria? Like genuinely, why have they not said, well, Terraria have done it so you can choose what you drop on death?
There is an option, 3 options to create character.
Yes,
You chose the middle one, survival, and not classic, which probably doesn't drop or hunger.
right, but you are guessing. Could be anything. Classic could also just mean creative. Hardcore means 1 death, fine. That's.
I didn't think it had a tooltip, but I didn't read all of them.
I don't think it did. Oh yeah, so in the top left there's a little clock, and it's not a clock, it's a direction to that player, but not a distance. And no maps. I assume we get a map icon thingy later on. I can't craft anything because I lost anything. Can we make torches? Is that a thing?
You have 64 on your ship.
I died. I've got 0.
Why is this
What were you needing?
Well, it's too dark to go any further.
It's being wet bad.
Well,
I'm getting this like constantly refreshing raindrop on me, and if I go under a building, it sort of stops. I'm like, what? Why does it matter if I'm wet or not?
are you a robot?
Yeah, but
There you go.
you can't make any assumptions about that.
Oh, sorry. There's a term for making assumptions about about any people of a given race, and I apologize. I've been racist twice tonight. Both times was robots,
There's-
though. So
There's some healing kits in this crate right here.
I really wish you had your name above your. Ah, you can open crates with an E. I just hit them.
Smashy smash.
Well, I couldn't smashy smash. It just did nothing. Oh God! So when you press down and spacebar, be warned that it will drop you through all of the platforms, and you'll get killed when you impact on the bottom. I promise I came into this with very an open mind, really genuine to see, wanting to see how they'd improved it over, as I said, a long period of time. And so far, it's just been annoying and disappointing. Oh, I can go to sleep in a tent, apparently. Do we all have to go to sleep for that counts, though? No, apparently I am doing some sort of turbo sleep. This is a thrilling gameplay mechanic, this one. I don't mind waiting, actually, in games. What I do mind is if I just... Now I have to sort of tap downwards to fall through, and if I do it for too long, I take loads of damage. Oh, I was going to come and join you in the tent, but apparently that's not allowed.
Well, my health is not full, so you can come fill it up.
Don't want to now. No? Is he stuck? Brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
Why can't I right click on things to open them? Why do I have to press E?
I think right click is the other hand. The action bar has L and R.
I assume that was two-handed. Okay, I assume that was primary and secondary attack, but I guess hand 1 and hand 2 work the same. But why would you not change the mouse cursor? Oh my god, that's what's confused me. So when I hover over a crate, the mouse cursor doesn't change. It just remains as a red arrow. It doesn't give me any indication I can interact with it. I'm making notes, by the way. I always make notes. When I play a game and I hate something, I try and make sure I don't put it in my game. For example, not having context-sensitive cursors. Not showing me if a crate's got something in it without having to open every single crate. Oh, ouch.
See, yet another game we have to refer to the wiki to work out what the fuck you're supposed to do with things.
I mean, at this point, Max, I would have just joined us in the hole we found.
Wow. Exactly 191 manipulator modules are required to max out the matter manipulator. Doesn't tell you how to do it, by the way.
Yeah, that's your matter manipulator's like that's your pickaxe. You know that's your progression limiter.
Build gun.
Your build gun, yes.
I'd love to know where this upgrade window is.
I doubt you've got access to that yet. The first thing we have to do is get a number of core fragments and take it to the altar thing.
There's more to the mine on the left of the main shaft.
Oh. Shaft.
The one right at the start.
Wait. My options are, if I click on you... Oh, I have to go up to the ship, then teleport down to you? Why?
I don't actually think you can. I'm curious if you can, but I don't know if you can.
No, I can't teleport to you. I can just teleport to the surface and then to you. To the ship and then to you.
Okay.
That seems to give high mobility.
What does, sorry?
If you can teleport that the party members at will.
Yeah, the thing is, I mean, in Terraria, the bit where you don't have your magic mirror and stuff is annoying, but it's really... That makes it really good when you've got it, and it gives you a very early goal to get towards, you know, everyone having magic mirrors and stuff. So there's something to be said for not giving you too much at the start of the game. This weapon is supremely annoying as well.
Yeah, I remember that you had negative experiences with creepers. Then I found essentially flying creepers in Dig or Die.
Anything that blows up my base can just get out of my game. Kohaka, I can't tell if you're being funny. We have streamed every night now for 2 months. Have you not got any of the notifications? I've literally been streaming every day for 2 months. It's not an exaggeration. Is no one getting any notifications or something? I don't.
YouTube might be doing its things. I have to press bells and stuff.
Alright, so it looks like that's the end of the mine, and I got 26 core fragments.
I don't know what that is. Sorry, I'm still looking at the fact that when items drop, they don't have any interpolations. They just go blub, 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 blub onto the ground. I don't understand. I would never in my life consider shipping that in a game. I genuinely wouldn't. And yet this game is sold, I don't know, 1 million copies wherever it's sold. But no pad support, so there's no way it's ever coming to console. Well, Quark, yeah, we'll be streaming every night. We decided to try and keep people a little bit of company.
Ow!
Decided to do some streams of games. So remind me why in the future anybody would make some sort of stabby weapon. Why would you do that? Should we make a laser gun? Let's just make a weapon that's just a stab. I can't make any torches, unfortunately, so I can't see what's going out. Thank you. Why have I got beeping? And I think Blood Rose, why have you got like, oh, it's gone. You had something above your head. Oh, does that mean you're in the inventory?
Yes, I believe so.
The inventory, which I could just leave open, Oh, I can drag it around. Okay, that's new. Then I have a button in the bottom right. What does the button in the bottom right do? Because you played this before.
I feel like that's organized, but I don't know.
And now I'm afraid you're wrong. It means pick up and put down because that's the only thing it could possibly mean. Now, that's atrocious. Why why would anyone make an icon like that and then give it to somebody else who goes, yeah, that looks great. We'll leave that. So Kohaka, let me get this straight. Further away from the biting end of the zombie, but not as far away as, say, a laser gun. I honestly can't get over how bad the networking is in this game. Like, genuinely, this is awful. This is like day one first attempt rather than multiple years down the line. We're even running on a dedicated server. It's an i7. Don't know what the clock rate is right now. Learn how to craft carrot juice. Yeah. Learn how to craft carrot bread. Yeah. No, I found this spear. So somebody properly made a spear. The spear. But my point is that person decided to make a spear instead of, say, a gun. Oh, I found another house and there's an old man asleep in it. Maybe we can kill him. Let me chop that.
Hobo.
He's not a hobo. He's in a house. Honestly, think before you
But
speak.
you are acting like one.
I'm not acting like a hobo. I have a spaceship. I've chopped down his tree. That'll teach him to be asleep.
There's somebody else in there.
It's a vendor.
Please do not sell me anything illegal.
There's a big drop here.
I don't know where here is.
He was talking to me.
Oh. Did you just get a robot out of bed? I have so many questions. I've just nicked his money. Does he not seem to care? Oh, brilliant. Can we just nick his whole house and he doesn't care? Right, let's not nick his house. That's me. That's me. Let's just nick all his doors. Right. The door thief has come in the night and has left again.
Is it possible we're still working out? Yeah, we are.
So let me get it. Me and Blood Rose just broke into someone's house, woke him up, and he said, I'm tired. Then went back to bed, and then I stole his doors, and he went back to sleep.
Julian's for pottery protection doesn't have enough members.
If someone gets mad at me stealing their stuff, I'm just going to carpet bomb them. What's that icon? Is that rope? No.
Okay, how's that gonna pan out? That way. I beamed to max realism and he was in the ship.
Yeah, I died. I beamed to you. You were in your ship.
The music's quite nice. I give a point to the music. And the beanstalk here.
The art style is quite cutie. That might speak to customers. Which could be somewhat unfortunate if the technical
Wow,
aspects
these
do
things
not.
are worth nice.
This game sold to no small degree because it was by the developers of Terraria, or by the artists of Terraria, and their Kickstarter promised the fucking earth, which then probably took them about 5 years to actually implement everything. Like they just said, oh, if we hit like 500,000, we put pets in. And I remember asking, so what? So you'll hire more developers? Oh no, it'll just take another 6 months before we're done. I'm like, then please, everyone, can you not vote for these features? So we have to wait another 6 months. Success begets success.
Apparently, I learned to make a pillar block by nicking someone else's.
That's fine. I once nicked a laptop.
That's not how learning works.
I once nicked a laptop, and I can make laptops now.
Oh wow, cool.
Learned how to craft. Oh yeah, you can make them with a. I think it's because you get a 3D printer, so you can make it with your 3D printer.
Burning name for money seems to happen a lot in games business.
Well, I mean, this game's well received. I mean, the thing is now I have very high expectations of it because
Sorry, I just nicked all your wood.
because the game has been around so long and because it is so well received. I expect it to be good.
So well-received games have a higher bar to hit.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I expect it to be good. Like this game has an enormous. This is 65,000 positive reviews, was it? Yeah, 65,000.
Project to cats, give up.
Oh, wait, there's a lot of the cats. Well, Korhaka, I played this game the day it came out, give or take, and I remember I bought it by mistake because I thought I was buying Star Forge. Don't laugh. And there was a UFO boss. It was incredibly difficult on the first planet, and then I don't recall much else. But look at the movement of the other characters. How is this a game that has positive reviews? That's just fundamentals.
See, the weird thing for me is I didn't have any visual issues with the server that I was running, like, I want to say 6 months ago, maybe longer. And I wasn't having lag issues either. I'm thinking the character movement issue is from the lag issue, which I don't understand where that's coming from.
Well, I mean, you're not lagging per se. It's just that your movement's not smooth. So that means your movement's not interpolated, which means what's that beeping? Oh, my food. What can I eat?
You can craft better food at a campfire as well.
I have no idea how to do anything. Can you tell me what these tabs are supposed to be? I've got backpack, box, chair, spanner, food. Like what?
So, the backpack is like things you'll use or special items. The box is blocks you place into the world. The chair and crate are furniture, usually usable items, or they do something special. The wrench is crafting materials like ores and stuff, and then food is the last tab.
Okay. Craft. So I can't make a oh, wait. Plus new. I need a torch. Torch. Plus new. I need a coal. Oh, I had coal, but
Not anymore.
oh, I died. So how do I cook? All right. I have to press
Fire.
E. I have to press E, not C. And then the robot ate a whole steak.
I will say one thing to the criticism of robots eating food. There are actually foods that are robot specific, and if anyone else eats them, well, you're eating metal.
I'll be honest.
And it hurts you.
I'm not entirely sure I am a robot.
Biofuel robot?
Sure, why not? There you go, you solved it. Has this game really not been updated in a year? I thought this was still being actively developed. Did they just go, yeah. Oh yeah, June last year. Ah. How do I switch between my different toolbars? There's a button, but there's no hotkey. Come on. You've got to have tooltips in a game with this many controls. Cool.
No, we don't.
Numbers for hand slots.
Sorry, what?
1 to 3 on left slots and
No.
4 to...
On your hotbar, in the very, very, very top left, there are 2 small squares. You have 2 sets of hotbars. How do you toggle between the monkeys?
Well, I know the inspection class is N.
I hate this game.
It's not Z, X, it's X, thank you. So do we have enough core fragments? So we have to teleport to question mark, question mark, question mark.
Yeah.
Oh boy. It's just, everything's so clunky compared to Terraria, which is simpler, but just everything is just smooth and straightforward. Oh, now we're making the server generate a new world. Are you sure it's to the right? Oh yeah, fair enough. Wait, so again, this is game design here. So right here, right now, I have no idea which way to go. If I look carefully, I might notice a tiny glow on the right hand side. I can look around like that, which is quite nice. You can hold down left control to look around, which is quite cool. But if you guys teleport to us, we are in the thing. But again, that building should have been further onto the screen. So when you spawn, you go, where do I go to the right. You breadcrumb stuff.
If you're exploring the unknown, then not having an obvious way to go could simulate the experience of exploring.
I'm not exploring the unknown. I'm following a very solid preset linear path through the story. I still have to talk to the exclamation mark man. Yes. Oh, I probably wouldn't see the glow if I was in 1080p as well.
To be fair, it's only a little bit left, and then it's just a drop into the abyss. That would be a good indicator of correct.
But I mean, that sort of thing should be... commercial games suffer from this. Also, did you just see what I did on that dialogue box? Does anyone ever think that anybody reads them? I just look for the accept button and I click on it. Sure, done. Did I ever tell you guys about my clicking on dialogue boxes without reading in Skyrim? There's a very early quest, and I go into a house and there's a woman there, and she's like, "Oh, I need help. Kill the accept. Go down into her basement, kill the giant rats. Come up. Have you killed the mountain lions, savaging my poor dear giant rats?" And I'm like, just gonna quick save, just gonna quick load, just gonna have a look at that one. And it was a clever quest that flipped your expectations on its head, but because I don't read quest text, it was completely lost on me. Is that it? Now I have to get 10 copper bars, and I'm running out of food again. Jesus Christ, mate, you're gonna get fat eating like this. This is not. So, do we all have the same quest? Acquire 10 copper bars.
I have it.
So, I assume then we go back to... How do I go back to where we were? Teleport to ship, and then... Because all our ships are in orbits around different planets, maybe, I don't know. Why can't I... So, are you guys... Again, Blood Rose, you're probably the expert here. Are your ships in orbit around my planet, or are they around their own planets? I guess they're
around their own planets. Okay. Everyone starts at a different place.
If your ship was in the same location as mine, would I see your ship floating in my background of the screen?
It might be another ship, an NPC ship.
No, like if we were in the same party and we're in the same planet, would we see each other? Because that'd be quite cool.
Oh, no, you don't.
No.
Space is way vast.
No, if we're in the same planet, I mean.
But by the way, I think we need to go further right because I'm in a cutscene now if you didn't get that.
Nope. I had a mission. I saw a teleport I couldn't use, and a mission saying gain 10 copper bars.
Okay, yeah, this area is very ill-defined because it gets dark as you go down.
Down? Now just teleported in. Now there's a cutscene. Skip. Hooray! I got reward. Accept quest. Find Penguin Pete at the outpost. I mean, the art. I've got to give although I tend to talk about things I don't like, the art there is fantastic. That looks great. I do remember reading some articles, guys, about how they did their generation of the world as well, and just full marks. But I should be awed at running into a massive temple like this, not just wondering if there's a quick way to get out of it. Oh wow, that is horrendous breadcrumbing. So from here, that just fades off to pure blackness on the right. How would I possibly know to carry on?
Technically, the quest does indicate which direction you have to go, but that's not very obvious either.
The quest I had expressly said go and get 10 copper bars.
That's one of 3 quests we have. The main quest would have told you to go that way. But then they also, I think, have auto-tracking that overwrites your current quest.
Again, if you're gonna, at this point, you should not be giving me options. Options come later on, when I'm comfortable with the interface and how the game works. Then you go, oh, now we can do things. Right. Teleport to... Fetch crystals from the mining facility. Which, oh god, I think I got this dialogue up. Okay, there we go. Oh god, that's poor. So you bring up the teleport dialogue, drag it out the way, bring up the quest dialogue, and you can't click on anything. Okay, I have to talk to my sail. Right, so now I have a quest that says go somewhere, but I'm guessing I have to fix my ship first. Remember, it's good sometimes to play games that aren't quite as well polished, because you just play brilliant games. You do end up getting not quite jaded, but you end up with very unrealistic expectations. I've chatted with some of my younger friends from the arcade, and it's weird because they're like, oh, you know, they were talking about, say, Marvel films. Oh, all the Marvel films are shit. And I'm like, you need to watch a bad film. You don't get bad films these days. Nearly every film is good, or at least not bad. I watched a zombie movie once, and the zombie movie, for some reason, a chunk of the way through it, there's a tennis match between a couple. And I'm not exaggerating, it goes on for about 10 minutes, this tennis match. And at the end of it, the couple, they go off to the shower together, and then they start getting hot and steamy, and then they get killed by zombies. And it's like the guy really wanted to do a tennis film. And you don't get stuff like that anymore. This same film, by the way, to give you an idea of the level of production quality, we had it on an official actual DVD. And we're watching the film, we're watching it at a LAN party up on the projector, and it didn't make sense. And we're just watching this film going, I don't know what's going on. So I quickly looked up a synopsis, and it turned out quite quickly that the chapters were in the wrong order on the DVD. So it was just playing them in a random order, which is why nothing made any sense. Cool, Harker, I'm afraid I have to call you out there because that's a wonderful tune. Henry the I am. I don't remember much of the other words. I rapidly descend into Henry's Cat at that point, which is a different song.
So, the room for everybody's general education.
Absolutely. And streams should always educate. For instance, don't buy this if it's not on sale. This is kind of my... Actually, don't buy this and you can complete Terraria is kind of my feel. And like Dig or Die is not as polished in this, but it's certainly more compelling.
Oh, I find the other liquid in Dig or Die, and it had a cool moment related to it.
Dig or Die, it just needs more. As I've got an email back from the guy, I need to sort of work out how I want to go. Hey, give me your source space, and we'll make some money together.
Then you'd had a game with the creepers on it. Was your first act to remove them from the game?
No, I think it might an option. Oh god, I have to click on the bad guy. I can't click past it. So do you remember the one thing everybody hated about Doom 3? No? Just me? Fair enough.
You.
The fact you couldn't use your gun and the weapon at the same time? Sorry, you couldn't use your gun and your torch at the same time. And in this game you can't use your torch and the gun at the same time. Wait, did I craft that? Did I not craft it? I had to... Maybe I close the dialogue. So this is appalling. So I've just clicked on craft, then I brought my inventory up, and now I'm clicking to try and place it, but all my windows are in the way, so I have to drag all my windows out the way in order to be able to place it. Nope, still can't. Why can't I place it? Rosebud, are there limitations where I can place a crafting table I should be aware of? Inventing table, sorry?
It should only be if there's something in the way. Emphasis should. I don't know if anything weird is going on.
Yeah, Corehugger says I can't place it this close to the special building, which... Oh fuck, I died again. Which I agree with. That's fine, but it should go,
I
cannot
put
build
mine
here.
on my ship.
Too close to the special building. Yeah, I would do, but I died. I have to go and get my stuff. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, this weapon. The thing is, the weapon's not even good enough to ignore the fact that I have to click on the mobs. Like if it was railgun levels of damage, cool. I could put up with that.
Making us a little base just next to the Porden area on this planet.
Hooray! But if we all leave this planet, how do we come here again?
Bookmark the coordinates. Like, you can bookmark specific planets and everything. Out there. Also, you can put a teleporter on it. But that's, like, later.
God. I wonder if there's a quick way to zoom in and out. Wait, Lucian, do we get more than one ship? Why do I not just press C when near a crafting table to bring up that crafting table's thing? Why is that? Why is C basic crafting even when I'm hovering over a table that can do stuff? I'm making notes, honestly. Mentally at least. Oh, so left mouse button destroys blocks and right mouse button destroys backgrounds. Do we have a smart place option like Terraria? Yes, we do. Good. Oh no, I just had it selected. Never mind. This is so clunky. Everything in this, I'm just fighting the UI.
Not even in a good way, like amputee.
Oh, right. So when it says plus new, that's not something I click on. That's just telling me it's new. I'll be clicking on this little plus. That looks like a button, doesn't it? I was like, oh, cool. I get a... No, I don't click on it at all.
I was thinking the same thing.
Just means has never crafted it. That's... Why not put it like a glow around the corner? Maybe it's just me that is out of touch. No, it is the children that are wrong. Wait. Oh, you can rebind the controls though. Okay. Highlight interactable. Left alt. Oh, right, that's quite nice. You press left alt, it lights up everything you can play with. Unfortunately, that just kind of just says me more people were having real problems trying to work out what's going on. F11, toggle full screen. Oh, right, you mean window, not I thought I meant the HUD.
Money makes kind of many things in this game.
Pixels, yes.
Is it somehow different from money?
You can use it to 3D print with, which you can't really do in reality.
But you get pixels from enemies.
Yes, and you can then 3D print with bits of their corpses.
So the crafting system is not very sensitive to where you are or what you dig.
I don't think they've updated the matter manipulator effect or graphic since the game came out. But I think I went through about 6 iterations in Fortress Craft. Your first idea is never the best one. Somebody famous once said that. I can't remember what it was though. Wait, what? I clicked on it and it blew up into copper. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I have questions.
Oh, it's better than the last one that I touched, which almost killed me.
The matter manipulator, Lucian. Matter movers are from Fortress Craft. Thank you for getting it wrong. I dislike if you dig something up in like a slight hole. You have to then get access to the hole before you can get the thing.
We have a forge.
Cool. I've got some coal and some copper. But we're supposed to be going to... So I have to fix my ship. Oh, do we all have to fix our ships, or can I just fix my ship and you all bundle into my ship?
We all need to fix ours, I'm pretty sure, but technically we can just travel to you, so we don't entirely have...
Chat says we can all bundle into one ship, you see. So that seems to be... I assume copper is much easier to get once we've got some upgrades and things. So when do we fight the massive tentacle monster from the first level? Again. I assume that's what we're doing.
The first boss is in the mining facility.
Is it a UFO? Because I hated that
No.
boss. Oh, good, because I hated that boss a lot.
Yeah, if you want to avoid the UFO for now, which I recommend, there's a quest for it in the quest hub.
Ah, I'm still clicking on plus new. And why isn't there a smell all button? I have to click on left from 1. Okay, so I have 8 copper bars. Right. More copper then.
How do you eat something?
Drag it to your quick bar. Wait, have you not had to eat? I've had to eat loads. How come I've had to eat so much?
Because I died loads instead.
Ah, fair enough.
Well,
What's the quick bar? The R?
No, the thing across the top. The L and the R are the left and the right hand.
Ah, oh, I wonder what that was.
Oh, left and right mouse button, rather.
I'm gonna start us a farm next to the temporary base we got on this planet.
Is there fishing in this game?
Yes.
God, I hate it even
I just
more.
found out. Sorry, what did you say?
I hate the game even more now. I'm amazed they didn't take the smart cursor from Terraria. I just having to just hold the mouse button down and then just wiggle the mouse around, sort of a pattern to dig a straight line, is just archaic. That's right. Everyone in chat though is happily enjoying having me hate this game. I mean, I'd say it's better than Diablo 2. Diablo 1, sorry. But, I mean, between you and me, I did a really big poo earlier, and I think that was better than Diablo 1. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, the big poo's overrated.
So's
Sorry,
Diablo,
underrated.
So's
Underrated.
Diablo 1. I like the concept of smaller planets you can fully explore, but I have no idea how I would try and tie that into a larger game. Like, here's a big planet you can fully explore. Okay, cool. And now you just keep going between loads of different planets. It's like No Man's Sky. There's not a lot of reason to actually explore. You just land on a planet, get the 3 resources you need, and you fuck off again. Because you realise the whole planet is nothing but the same thing. So they've essentially just pushed biomes, same as No Man's Sky did, into different planets. Which is... I don't know. Not the way I would do it. Is there a mini-map? Later. At all, ever. Oh! And Shaq, if you just carried on a little bit further, there's a big cave. And there's like an underground house.
So do we do lots and lots of crafting in this game, or do we do lots and lots of finding in this game?
Because Terraria was mostly finding, wasn't it? And I think I prefer that, because it gives you a nice, cool reason to go off and look for stuff.
Whereas this is saying, oh, you have to craft to get one of the quests, you have to craft a spinning wheel. I think. I'm like, okay, what do I need? Oh, you need a titanium bar, some string, and a silver bar. I'm like, where am I going to find that from? Do I have to craft those as well? Because this is getting tiresome.
Do you not know how spinning wheels are made? Spinning wheels are always traditionally made from titanium.
And string. And
string.
silver bars.
Well, only a posh one was made from silver. I mean, that's fair enough.
So in general, this game encourages you to go deep into planets for like ores and stuff, and chests give really good weapons. But a lot of, actually all of the armor progression, I'm fairly certain, is building your way up.
So very much like Terraria then. You get cool toys via chests and exploring, but your solid, reliable progression is via crafting.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that makes sense. It seems you have discovered fire. You're the 714 billionth person to do so. That's not really a very big number if you don't got the whole galaxy, is it?
Honestly, it feels like a clunkier version of Edge of Space.
I don't know Edge of Space.
There are probably way fewer people who have actually invented fire.
So when I first played Terraria, I could complete Terraria quite quickly. This is, I don't think the game even shipped with a wall of flesh. Can't remember. But I remember at the time looking for clones of it. Are you sure you're thinking of Edge of Space? All reviews mostly negative.
Yeah, well,
wait, sorry.
Just kind of
abandoned. Yeah, but it's not in early access. It's done. I get that about Fortress Scrapper going, it's abandoned. I'm like, dude, how clear was I about why I'm having to stop development? So, are there negative reviews because it was abandoned or because it was bad? I mean,
yes.
Complaining that the game isn't going to ever get any more than it's got does seem quite entitled, shall we say. I mean, was it abandoned in a terrible way, or was it like this?
It's kind of everything was going really great, and then suddenly just stopped hearing from the developer.
Someone's starving right now.
Probably me. No, it's not me. Oh wait, someone's not in our
party.
party.
It was me. I ate.
I dropped out.
But apparently the developers suddenly came back and they have a Discord server, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it.
That could be personal issues.
The thing is, and no matter how bad your personal issues, you can always find 10 seconds to put a news post up. I put one up to say, I've broken my arm on a high-speed motorcycle accident. See you guys in about 6 weeks. Good job, Dora.
Well, are there personal issues that you could not publish the reason?
It had to be a pretty horrendous reason for you not to be able to publish reason and none of your team.
I'm gonna knock off early tonight, mate. I'm feeling very tired.
Well, I'll tell you if it gets really super exciting.
Okay, man.
Okay.
Good luck, everyone.
Bye. Why is this still for sale? It should be removed from Steam so some unsuspecting Steam user doesn't buy an abandoned game. Fuck off. So, they posted in 2015 December. Then they said, hey, it's been very complex. I'll go into more into it after another post. And then they posted again 2 months later. And then they posted again 2 more times in August and then went quiet again. Oh, fuck off. I can't stand...
Yeah, I knew that two of the main developer, two of the main people with the studio, that they were, I want to say that they were a couple.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of seemed like maybe the company got dissolved from a marital dispute or something.
Possibly. And this is the worst thing. Hello, Arcanauts. Let's be honest, we've been silent for a while. We know this, there's been a lot going behind the scenes, so we decided it's time to stop being silent. So we are going to do a one-on-one post-mortem interview. Just fucking tell us. Not we're going to do... It's like a pre-teaser trailer, and then a week later they posted we've got a Discord, and then they posted... Oh fuck's sake! Just sum. I just want to. What was the sum up? Oh, they did it. Oh, they tried to turn it into a PR event. I think TLDR, there's a long document about what happened, and I'm pretty sure they ran out of money. And they managed to ship the game with no multiplayer testing. All the streamers that had lined up to play the game couldn't play it. And then the person, they felt bad and then stopped developing it. Oh, wait, that's me. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I got punched to death. They basically then whined that they didn't know how to upgrade the Unity engine version. It's not that difficult, dude. It's really not. It's a day. It's a week at tops. Yeah, they managed to. There's a 7-page transcript that could be summed up as they ran out of money, and they didn't know. They kept every time they implemented new features, it made the game unstable. Well, then get good. Planet Centauri apparently is the same game again, but really, really, really good, which I've never heard of. I'll stick up my wish list though. Yikes. Any game that's been in early access for 3.5 years gets a great big yeah. Also, when your new patch is logic gates and neon lights, again, I begin to question. Perhaps you haven't been focused as much as you should have. Snow minimap in Starbound. Like, I have no idea right now if these people are on my planet. I'm guessing the exclamation mark means they're on a different planet. I don't know.
Yes.
I made some copper bars. Does that mean I can go up to my ship now? I'm guessing. Become spaceworthy. Track quest. Repair your ship. That's not really an instruction, is it? Oh, I have to go and talk to a penguin. Is that run all the way across to that teleporting? Oh no, I can teleport to the outpost of the Ark. Nine, 10 seconds and I still teleported into a black screen.
The architects have made a great castle. One feels like a king. Or actually it's the Baron.
I have to talk to a penguin.
It's some kind of fight sequence. It's just good gear.
Oh, I don't want to have to do an obstacle course. Where's the penguin?
Downstairs.
In a hole, like
It's a guy named Penguin. He's on the...
And apart from talking to everybody in turn, how do I find out what people's names are? Oh, so let me get straight. There is also a penguin, so not that one. Is it underground? Is it down like a manhole cover?
All the way to the right where you are. On the level that you are, but go further to the right.
Is it a guy called Penguin who is a penguin?
No, it's a guy named Penguin Pete. There's a... Yeah, there's a penguin right behind it.
There's... Oh, are you joking me? Is it the... This is what I mean about like, this is really important. So I can barely see that guy. So you mean the orange guy leaning next to the orange machinery with a big orange light up there, barely animating next to a highly animating orange robot. And the quest says to talk to him. Done. Oh, apparently it means buy a repair chip.
Oh, is that what we were supposed to... Whoops.
Well, I'm assuming. I've bought the repair chip. Oh, now I have to talk to Robbie Reparo. Acquired chips. I don't have any vehicles to repair. Okay. Let me go back to my ship. This game reminds me of Kerbal Space Program. I want it to be good, and it's not. I want it to be awesome.
I played this simulation game Orbiter long before Kerbal. It seems that somebody might have took the game concept there and just sweetened it up.
Well, I mean, Kerbal is a gamer all the way through. I just go, that could be better, this could be better, that shit, why are they doing it like this, that's poor, and like this. You know, we've got wonderful graphics, absolutely lovely, combined with forcing me to play a story game, and then it's a story game, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Travel to the outpost and speak to Penguin Pete, the shipyard captain.
Are you playing a story game by skipping all the cutscenes bits?
If it's vital, I shouldn't be able to skip it. I appear to have accidentally got into some sort of permanent hourglass mode. There we go.
I played some actual story games. Normal games with story are just movies with a game on top. But Heaven's Vault was an actual game about story.
Oh, how do I talk to Penguin Pete and not Penguin Pete's vehicle lot? The Penguin Pete's the ginger-headed guy with the ginger-headed robot face. I played Firewatch for a little bit, I think. Wasn't that free on Xbox? I mean, what am I supposed to do at this point, honestly?
Yeah, walking simulators are very close to movie. Some of the free Epic Games ones were quite nice.
Well, I'll Google talk to Penguin Pete, who is not a penguin. Oh, you don't use the core fragments to fix your ship. You have to complete the Urchius mining facility. Oh, so how do I get to the mining facility?
Using your ship, there's a mission
But my ship doesn't
teleporter.
work. It says, I've set the location to your ship's sail.
Which is the face dude in the background.
Return of the Obra Dinn. No, but I know the name of it. But on my teleporter, I can out-teleport to the outpost and nowhere else.
Talk to or interface with the face dude
click on
in the background.
missions.
Yeah.
And then deploy. So let me throw. I can fly places, teleport places, and deploy to places. These all seem to me like they could have been under one menu system. Wow, it's popping up loads of errors, by the way. I can see it. Like, it's just generated a dungeon saying, warning, dungeon wide, did not make a circuit. Okay, I'm now on the mining facility with my whip. I only vaguely, I mean, as a rule of thumb, the indie darling games, I don't go near, I don't think about, I don't play them. I almost entirely never enjoy them.
Opera Green was much more gamey than usual walking simulators.
I don't know what it is. I mean, I can't. I have to. It's a puzzle game which looks shit. Oh god. Oh, is it like Seventh Guest or what was the other one? Oh god, that filter is horrific.
It's like crime scene investigations. Paranormal division.
Return of the Obra Dinn can be
It looks a lot worse moving than it does in screenshots. Oh my lord.
Boilerplate. This video will not show any concrete answers to the game.
So it's like what was that one on a boat?
Thing you can
One on a
involved two characters. It is time to get strategic. This is your best chance to wildly guess the name of that unknown dad with the confidence that you are one righty and realize that a person's death was...
I hate it.
Isn't gameplay over graphics a thing?
No, I'm not saying I don't like the graphics. I'm saying the graphics appear to be actively hostile rather than nice. Well, according to Jin, that's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. Don't. Oh, you mean the ones on the Xbox that you weren't ever forced to use? Okay. Oh god. Okay. This is Rob's fault. So I have to go back and talk to this? No, Gordon, because I know what the hell you're talking about now. It hurt your eyes. What hurt your eyes? I played the one about making a car factory and it's piss poor. I want to say it's called Assembly Line. Unfortunately, it's a logistics game, and that's cool. But it's a logistics game with only one solution, which is a bit odd. Like, it gives you a solution, and then you just upgrade bits of the solution as you go along. It's a particularly weird one. It's car assembly automation plant or something. Are these the crystals we need?
No, it's all invulnerable.
Oh. So I didn't receive the wrong crystals at the crystal mining facility. Is it Infinifactory the... Fuck off, Rob. Is it Infinifactory the puzzle-based one?
Yeah.
It's got really nice conveyors. Really, really, really nice conveyor physics. Rob, this game is awful. I'm Blood Rose, I'm sorry if you like it. I have I've thoroughly not enjoyed anything so far, apart from the graphics, which I think are lovely.
Well, you have played it more than me, so
Alright,
now we know.
when you create a character, do not do the tutorial unless you want to just spend 20 minutes playing by yourself.
I have played the tutorial in the past.
Factory Idol is awesome. I love Factory Idol. And quite importantly, Factory Idol looks shit. But I love it. You get unlimited bullets, or do you have to craft and pay for them?
They use energy, apparently.
Are we killing all the miners? Oh, the miners on our side, okay. Apparently I died.
Can I get a party invite or something?
Oh,
Does that mean anything?
you're not in the game, so no.
Well, I am.
No, you're not. People in the game: Blood Rose, SBA, Longfoot, and Shalko. Who's Longfoot? Is that me?
Who is Longfoot?
It's a bit weird.
Oh, Longfoot just left. Wait, I'm not. on
Got
this.
back again.
Why am I called Wonka? Wonka's me. Hey.
Yeah, I'm really confused. Sai, this is definitely a puzzle game. Infinite Factory is a puzzle game by Zachtronics. It's definitely a puzzle
I
game.
love that game.
It's got, it's got wonderful, wonderful, wonderful conveyor physics and stuff, but it's tiny, so you can get away with that. Missions deploy. I'm confused because you said all his games are puzzle based apart from Infinite Miner. Oh wait, sorry, I got Infinite Miner and Infinite Factory mixed up. He's a nice bloke though. We've got a little email group with a lot of the Voxel devs on it, and we all sent up a copy of our games, Total Miner and Castle Miner, with a big sort of thank you. I mean, any headset mic.
What part of standalone don't you understand?
Are you on a pair of headphones?
No.
Right, well then, no microphone is ever good. Do you want to see what it sounds like, Rob? Okay, say something, Rob. Go on, talk to me.
Hello.
How does that sound?
What?
How does that sound, I said?
How does it sound when I talk?
How does it sound? I'm no longer on headphones. How does it sound? I've got a really good mic.
Feedback.
Oh, there's feedback. I wonder why that is. Yes, you've got to use headphones. You have to. It's not really optional if you want to do voice chat. And you sound like you're in the toilet. Maybe you are on the toilet. I don't know. I don't judge. But like, if you use a pair of headphones you really want to use, then I recommend you get a little clip-on boom mic, which is generally great.
Is it open?
Do I go down? I would so love to have a mini-map. I don't have an expensive mic though. I've just got a
I don't think we went that way.
Hey Rob. Wait, how come Rob has a name above his head and nobody? Wait, you've all got names above your heads now. What happened? What did I press? Wait, now. Okay. How do I put names above your heads? They've all gone again.
They seem to be disappearing and going.
Oh, I fell too far and died. What
I
do
like you landed on my head.
My character doesn't seem to go when I take damage. Is that correct? Because in Terraria, it's quite obvious when you are about to, your character, goes I don't think I pressed the key. Now I've accidentally meant to bring up the chat dialogue. How do I make it go away? Oh, I just ignore it. The drop-down platform's controls are awkward, so I have to hold down S, tap spacebar, and then let go of S before I hit enough velocity to die. But I think one of the strengths of Terraria in my mind is that there isn't a story. It is just, hey, you're here. Go. Oh, you guys went up and right, up and left, sorry. No, alt is just interactables, isn't it? Like that lever. Oh yeah, so alt makes them.
Is that my new hat?
No. You look like an idiot. And I hate you. You suck. Screw you. Where
we went this way.
Is that the right way?
This is the right way, apparently.
Oh. I fell.
Gonna try restarting.
Again, for a game that's 8 years old, the not being able to, for example, pop up a bubble. If I say that, oh, I did get a bubble off my head, okay. But not having, I want to be able to turn those on all the time, because that's really useful. If nothing else, if Esmia's not in my party, how would I possibly know her name to invite her? Unless she says something.
Given you have to join by IP address, it's probably implied that you know whose game you're
No, there are other ways of joining. You can do public servers and stuff. But if you've got a different character, then... Hooray! My peril, are you making... Is the game making jokes at me? Oh, I lost all my stuff. Am I not allowed to edit this level at all then?
Yeah.
Including torches? Deep Rock Galactic is another game that just massively disappointed me. The trailer, I was just... Todd and I, we looked at the trailer just going, oh my god, this is gonna ruin us. This game looks so good. And it turns out not even be in the same genre at all. Oh, I see. So someone came on, insulted Fortress Craft, and just pissed off out the channel. So, great. Oh, I can't fall through that, seriously. Luanshin, I'm not saying the game isn't necessarily good or bad. It was initially, it looked very much like a Fortress Craft-esque style game, but it's not, is it? It's Left 4 Dead. You go in, you do some stuff, you quit out, done. I was like, oh.
Oh, this is the boss room.
Oh, I've got a whip. Do we pull all the levers by any chance? Sweet, it's just like the second boss in Dungeon Defenders, first boss in Dungeon Defenders.
Yeah, I think you need to pull all the levers, and then it makes it vulnerable.
I died, I think.
Now this is pretty cool. Like, that's quite good. It'd be better if the spinny things were spinning, because I can't quite do anything.
We need to turn them blue, not red.
Yeah, I couldn't because the thingy wasn't spinning.
No, I turned it red.
We just need to pull all the levers, and then again. And then, do we use the machine at the bottom then, or... it's going to be a little bit tricky. I assume it defizzles its beams briefly in a moment. Okay. Now what?
And a big drill.
Fetch crystals. Oh, okay. Thought we were. Oh, cool. Yeah, so the art's lovely. Just absolutely full marks. Really, really, really. And if the game was all missions like that, that'd be quite cool. Though with, how can I phrase it nicely? It's a lot tighter combat. It's a bit vague, and my weapon's really awful, which doesn't fill me with any sort of positivity. So I have a whip, and I have to click on the bad guy I want to kill. And he's the guy that wants me to do a dash. Rewards! A bag. Oh, I haven't opened any of the bags I've been given. Oh, do I open the bag automatically? Oh, no, I don't. There we go. Do I genuinely have to drag the bag into my hotbar and then run it on my hotbar to open it? Is that really how you have to open things in this game?
You can click it outside of your inventory. So if you just like, if you're dragging to drop,
as if you were going to place it.
Right.
Wow. Oh, I have a gun. Oh man, I've had a gun for ages apparently. So how do I use the manipulator module?
From what I can tell, you need a certain amount of them.
I've got 2.
Like 6 or 8 or 10 or something like that. And there's something that can upgrade your mining tool or whatever.
So the upgrade for the matter manipulator is on the right side
of... Oh, in the top...
of your top right, yeah.
Upgrade. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I can
it does require quite a few, though.
Well, let me see what I can do. Increase the range, increase the speed, enable collection of liquids, area effect. We need 3 for liquids. And yeah, okay, alright, that's cool. Lu Anshin, bear in mind again, you could see, I mean, I don't know how big whether you're running me full screen, but those icons in the top right, apparently I have to pay attention to them. Can't believe how bad the UI is, honestly. After this much time, not fixing it. And I dislike games with padding like this, where I'm just forced to run from A to B. Hooray, I have another bag. So I opened the bag to see what's in it by basically trying to throw it away. Scan object. I don't want to do this. Do I have to? How much do I have to scan? Is that bar underneath my quest supposed to be filling up?
Yes, and I think we're supposed to scan the outpost.
Is that
to the left? Where all the quest NPCs are, except for her.
Well, I've clicked on a whole bunch of things, and it's been like, oh, that's interesting and stuff.
This is also how we unlock things for the pixel printer, by the way.
By scanning stuff. Cool.
Yeah.
I see. I'm afraid of all the people playing, fishing interests precisely one of us. Unlocking creative items interests precisely one of us. So I realise you're excited about being able to make cool bases. Yes, but it's just you. I'm here for loot.
The things we need to scan are in the base over here.
Yeah, I'm just clicking. I'm just running around clicking on everything constantly. Good grief, they're not messing around with how much you need to scan, are they, though? Oh, now we've got a mob just spawned at the top. Like a health something. Are we doing this separately, or are you guys helping me progress my bar as well?
Separately, I believe.
I'm like 75% maybe?
I'm going to hazard a guess, and we need to go to the mech bay, which is underground.
That's what Shabra is.
I had technical issues.
About 90%.
I just finished it.
Compelling gameplay, running around a base and having to click on everything with no indication what you've clicked on or what you've forgotten to click on. Give me the air. As I keep saying that, I think the art's absolutely lovely though, overall. Lighting's good. Weirdly enough, apart from the planets in the background, which look like they were done in a completely different style. So it says areas of interest will appear green. Oh, I had to click on a certain point on the teleporter thing. I'm getting hungry in real life now as well. Thankfully, I won't die if I don't eat for 3 minutes.
Have you been to the ancient arch all the way on the left?
And that's how we got in. Go to the bartender to talk to... Oh god, what? Why have I only got side quests? How does that make any sense? Oh, it's making me scan more objects. I have to go to a gentle... I'm just going to go back to my first level and see what happens. Gotta scan something. My pig loves me. Hello, pig. So can I look at what my current world is?
Navigation computer in the cockpit.
There's a chair. Bookmarks, view ship, coordinate. Oh, right. Oh god, I can zoom out but not in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, we're on that planet, okay. Our planet is threat... No, so the lady said to go to a gentle planet. Is this a gentle planet? How the fuck would I know? So Rob, in the top right there's 7 icons. One at the bottom one is teleport. Bless you. The bottom one is teleport, and you can then teleport to me from your spaceship.
I figured that out, yeah.
Okay, well done. Scan
Castle, cool.
objects. I have to scan a Floran object.
I love how you live in a rundown castle and you travel to for alien planets and shit.
Actually,
and you live in a powerful week.
Actually, we found that castle and just moved in, and oh my god, this gun is atrocious. Oh, I can get the button down. That's not so bad. Cool. This gun doesn't quite carry enough ammo in one clip to kill a space rabbit. So it was just telling me I need to. So, every so often you see, when you're developing games, you need to pull in someone new and just say, play it, and we're not saying anything. Just watch someone play it. Because I don't know what florins are. I don't know what artifacts are. Am I looking for things like this? Am I looking for mobs or types of blocks? Like, what is it it's trying to get me to do?
You didn't want to come down here.
Yeah, Lou, actually, I think you're missing the point. I mean, I can Google the answer and you can tell me the answer, but as a player, how am I possibly supposed to work this out? Even so, okay, so florins are one of the race. Fine. What's a florin artifact? What's a florin object? Why does my character not hold the gun with two hands? But I think I would say more important than gameplay, more important than graphics quite often is just not intuition. No, that's not quite right. It's just ease. I want to know in a game generally. I want to know what to do, even if I don't know how to do it specifically. Right now, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm just going to run and kill things. I hope they drop some food.
Because hunting is not a thing.
Sorry again?
You have to kill stuff and hope it drops food instead of eating it like hunters do.
Grow some food.
We are growing food as well, yes. Ah. Can I? But Lou, you'll notice I can't drag it from one hotbar slot to another.
As far as food goes, by the way, if you craft a hunting bow and kill something with it, it's more likely to drop raw meat.
No, I like my kills be full of bits of gunpowder and shot. Also, wouldn't a hunting bow do less damage than my current gun that I got given as a special reward?
That's the point. You don't want to blast your food.
Yeah, but I'm struggling to kill them anyway.
I don't think the hunting bow is necessarily that bad in terms of damage, but it's probably less damage as I remember. But I do know you upgraded over the course of the games.
There's a hole in the ground here, by the way. Should we explore it? Like a manufactured hole.
A well?
Could be a well.
You've clearly got stuff at the bottom of the well, aren't you?
I haven't, because I've not been in there yet.
One thing that Starbound usually does encourage is dig deeper, especially for ores and stuff. But you can also find special rooms and teleporters down in...
Let me make some more platforms.
Okay, bad UI design. Green is bad, apparently.
Is it green poison?
I guess so. I was like, oh, it's healing me with its spit. What? No, it was not. It was very bad.
Everybody knows that poison is purple.
Oh my god, the lag is getting worse. You are... Who is it? Oh, it's me. You're warping around just... Well, not warping around. You're just freezing up and then jolting in it. Yeah, it's really poor. Oh, a chest.
Oh, that's a fancy looking chest.
Cool. I got some wings that don't work as wings. 15 flares and some throwable darts.
That was a nice chest.
Well, I didn't have anything useful in it. Can I eat these? No. We get it. I've got 400 platforms, by the way, and I've got 50 torches, so there's nothing stopping us.
Going all the way down.
Well, I don't know about all the way. All the way scares me. Scares me, Rob. But no, don't. Great. Well, I'm going to give up playing this game because, quite frankly, I've just lost all my shit, and that wasn't funny at all. So, yeah, this game is inaccessible, obtuse. I wouldn't even know what to call it. It really lacks the polish of Terraria. I mean, straight off the bat, Terraria goes platforms like this, and you use them. You get a grappling hook very quickly. This is just teleport all over the place. It's not clear where you're going. The interface is horrendous. The combat's not satisfying. I struggle to find much positive to say about it. And as you say, I mean, after 8 years, this should be gleaming. Well, 7.5 looks like they've abandoned it. So yeah, unless the chat bends my arm, I sincerely doubt we'll be coming back to this one. As I said, apparently I've played this for 80 odd hours originally, already. Only I don't remember doing so.
I think Steam makes those numbers up.
I think I ran it, just let it running and went out. But I struggle to find anything that excites me about this game other than I really like the art style. Apart from, as I said, the background, which looks like it escaped to have a completely different game. Well, it's not 8 years of polish. They've continually developed it for a long time. It should be just great, and ain't. So thank you for watching.
They know how to play it too well that they didn't make the gameplay any simpler.
As I said, every so often you need to bring in new QA who just watch them from scratch. It horrifies me when I watch new people play Fortress Craft because I'm like, what are you doing? Oh god, I need to fix that, I need to fix this, I need to fix that. So that's why in Fortress Craft 2 we're removing some stuff that, like, you won't be able to conveyors in stupid ways. So things like that, because they confuse new players. Anyway, I shall stop the stream there. Cheers for watching. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow.